your girl Simone Janae from the Wolf E. Thank you so much for tuning in with us. We got our guy Mr. CB with us tonight. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Thank you for joining us.
No problem. It's a pleasure to be here.
So we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna start off talking about Kim Kardashian. So she was robbed in Paris a few days ago, and she described it as the most horrific event. She said that she thought she was gonna get raped. The two thieves stole $10 million worth of jewelry. Yeah. And they tied her up and they duct taped her mouth. Like, she definitely said she thought they were gonna rape her. That's crazy, right?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, you don't seem very sympathetic.
Do you believe? I mean, do you believe the whole story? How this really went down? Like, we're talking about Kim Kardashian. Like, she's married to Kanye.
Right, but you know, her bodyguard was away. He dropped her off and then took her sisters to the club. So there was really no one to protect her. So I might not believe that all of that happened. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, we're talking about Kim Kardashian. Like, even if her bodyguard went out, they still would have had somebody there protecting her.
Yeah.
Like,
okay.
we're talking about a celebrity. She was in where was she again?
She was in Paris.
In
they had her
Paris.
running out of home.
Yeah, like, come on. She's in a whole other country. Why would she have extra security? Like,
yeah. And you know what? I mean, I just can't see someone making up such an elaborate story like that. That's just really a lot. I mean, I'm just saying that. Now, if it didn't happen, their credibility as a whole family would just be kaput. Like, no one will believe anything they ever said or did ever.
But if it did, I'm not saying it did happen, and we send our prayers out to her and her family. You know, Kanye ended his show early because of the incident.
Right.
So, I mean, it could be some truth to that. Will we ever know?
No. Well, they did say they found footage. I haven't seen the footage yet, and I don't know if it's been released yet, but the police did say they found footage, and that was what I heard or read earlier tonight. So, I mean, we may know. I mean, maybe something did happen, but maybe it wasn't as bad as she made it seem. Okay, so we're going to talk about this story called Forever Duncan. It's a beautiful love story. It's about a guy who proposed to his girlfriend at 12 p.m. and then at 6 the same day, he had a surprise wedding for her. I mean, she knew nothing about it, didn't know about the dress she was going to wear, didn't know who her bridesmaids were going to be. That is just, I don't know. I mean, what do you think about that?
I think it was a clever move. Like,
oh gosh.
You know, like what guy thinks? Okay, as we learn, as we grow up, you propose, and then you wait, and then you get married.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever thought about doing the same thing?
Yeah.
You know, like, he couldn't live another day without her, so he wanted to give it to her all in one day.
I mean, that's sweet when you think about it like that, but then, from my perspective, I want to pick my dress. I mean, I don't know if she had maybe said one day, oh, that's nice, I would like something like that. She probably did to her friends. But I was still like, you could change your mind. That's one thing a brides are notorious for, is changing their minds. So, I mean, because right now in my head, I have my whole wedding planned out, everything that I want from T. But ask me 2 months ago, it was something totally different. So, you know, I would have wanted to have been a part of that. And just, I don't know. I mean, I would be happy, of course, because I'm obviously marrying the man of my dreams.
Exactly.
But I would kind of be like, well, darn, you took that from me. That was supposed to be us, babe. Like, you know, I don't know.
Okay, so another thing with the same situation. Okay, they were together 9 years. What did you think about that?
9 years. Oh my God. There is no way. I mean, okay, I could date somebody probably. I mean, 9 years is a long time. Not at this age. How about that? Not at this age. And she didn't look like no spring chicken. So I mean, I don't know, but I couldn't wait 9 years. Would you wait 9 years to propose to someone? At your age now, they're actually a little older probably. So just think, you know.
It really depends on the situation, you know what I mean? Or it depends on the girl, or how we met, or how things are flowing. You know, you never know if they was on and off for a certain amount of years.
Yeah,
you know, they might have just known each other for 9 years. Mm-hmm. So we really don't know, and can't put a time on love. Like, some people move a little slower than others. You know, like, you don't put yourself in no situation where you can't handle. Men are supposed to take care of the household. What if he was having financial struggles, or you never never know what the situation was.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know. And look, blessings to the both of them. I'm happy for him. She seems happy. He's happy. That's all that matters. Happy for the both of you guys, definitely. So last night, the BET Hip Hop Awards came on, and they had performances by Lil Yachty, Young M.A., Gucci. Gucci's back.
Hey, Gucci was in the stand with no shirt on. Hey,
oh my goodness.
Icy.
But also some of the winners were Kendrick Lamar for Lyricist of the Year. We had Snoop Dogg won the I Am Hip Hop Award. We all know Snoop been in the game for years. And if you haven't heard his album, his latest album that came out, I think it was July, go listen to it. It's fire. You know, Snoop, he did his thing.
Uncle Snoop.
And then also for Track of the Year, Remy Ma and Fat Joe won. So congrats to them.
Back on the scene.
Remy's back. You know, she got out, and as soon as she got out, she started making that money, honey. So do your thing.
Hey, let's not forget she good.
She is. She does look good. Pap is definitely a lucky man. Now they're talking about marriage. He waited while she was in jail. He married her in jail and waited till she came out.
And he gave her the ring of the dream.
Black love. Hey. But you know what? One thing that the BET Awards really shone the light on was basically the police brutality and everything the African American society has been plagued with, and that's been broadcast of the recent. I know some of the artists, Big Crit, T.I., he said they did some stuff.
Yeah, they did some. T.I. had a performance at the end that represented that we really should overcome this. Like, black is powerful.
Right.
But Big Crit really sent a powerful message out. Like, he came out in a police suit. You know, he really gave some words. Some of his words were, "Mama's still crying. They're gonna keep crying. Black folks dying. They're gonna keep dying. Police keep shooting. They're gonna keep shooting." You know, like those are words that touching home. Then he kind of switched it over and went and played like the police part of it. You know what I'm saying? Went into like how the police question us just because of the color of our skin.
Right.
You know, we can't walk down the street or do certain things because of the color of our skin. I'm a father to two boys, you know, and I'm scared as a father. You know, they got to grow up into this. You know, it wasn't really this bad when I was growing up, but even as me as a black man, I'm scared because that could be me getting pulled over one day.
Yeah. I mean, I feel that, you know what I'm saying? I have a son, you know, I have a stepson, I have nephews, I have a father, a brother, or uncle, and to think that anything like that could happen to them definitely it strikes a chord with me because I mean, it's not fair, you know, and you know, some white people don't understand. They're like, oh, well, you know, this can happen to anyone, and you guys are just need to relax. The police are doing their job, but you don't worry about not coming home if you get pulled over by the police. You know, you may not even get a ticket. So it's really you can't really understand it unless you lived it, and you don't have to be black to get it. You know, I know plenty of people who are white who get it and who are standing beside the Black Lives Matter movement, going to the protests and also speaking out. There was a gentleman, and I actually posted this picture on our Instagram page. He was a white guy, and he had a Black Lives Matter shirt on, and he was kneeling through the national anthem. And you can see everyone else like behind him with their hands on their chest, you know, and he's kneeling because, you know, just like Colin Kaepernick did. Just to show also, you know, I'm with you guys, and injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. So you definitely, I think everyone should join the movement and do what they can to try to make things better.
Yeah.
That's definitely. But thank you, BET, for just showing us that. We really appreciate it.
And also, though, we need to give a shout out to all our entertainers, our professional athletes that are out there standing up for Black Lives Matter. You know, because as us as people that live a normal day-to-day life, we stand up, but we get overlooked sometimes.
Definitely.
You know, they're on our TVs every day. They're in the media. So by them standing up for us, maybe that'll get some different attention going on.
That's definitely true. Definitely. So, okay, we have a question of the night. Question of the night is, do you believe that your significant other should have the passwords to your cell phone or your social media? What do you think, Steve?
Phone, I feel like that's needed. That's needed to build trust.
Okay.
Social media, I don't feel like, you know, what's there is there. You can see it from your page, basically.
Mm-hmm.
You know
what about them DMs?
I mean, it goes down in the deep. Nah, but I mean, you have to trust your man. If you open his phone and you got the password to his phone and you don't see anything on his phone, what make you think he's gonna be DMing? Like he's grown. He ain't got to communicate through DM. If anything, they're gonna change number. He'll be texting. So I don't feel like it's a big problem with the DM. What is your perspective on having the password?
So I feel like there should be no issue with you having the password to your significant other's cell phone. I mean, hey, it may be an emergency and I need your mother's number or something. You never know. I need to be able to get in there, call her, let her know something wrong with her baby. So, you just never know. But as it relates to social media, I'm kind of with you on that. Just, why? Well, where's the trust line start, But I do want to comment on something you said. You said if he's not texting on his phone, he's probably not in his DM. That's not true. I know plenty of people who will text girls through their DMs and their Snapchat messages because they know they want to be looking at their cell phone. So I'm sure you know people too. So let's not say that you can't text somebody through. I know people who send pictures through their DMs and stuff like that. So no,
but, I mean,
that is not true. But
social media has become a big problem in relationships.
Oh yeah, definitely. It can be if you allow it to be. It can definitely.
I mean, but sometimes
because then if you don't post me your WCW, I'm be mad. And if I see you post somebody else your MCM and that's celebrity, I'm be mad. Social media and relationships is just it can be tricky. It can definitely be tricky. But thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it. Please subscribe. Thank you, Mr. CD, for coming to host me tonight. I really appreciate that. And you guys, please go give us a follow at The Wolf of E on Instagram. That's at The Wolf of E. Please, like I said, subscribe, like, comment, and everything. We appreciate all of you guys. You guys have a good night.